Emily is watching her first movie in a small-town theater. Suddenly, she feels an older man's wandering hand. Shocked and uncomfortable, she tries to resist. But when her best friend Sarah whispers that her period cramps are acting up, Emily quickly seizes an idea. She leans toward the man and whispers an invitation. Moments later, Emily tells Sarah to wait outside the restroom, then sneaks away with the man. They climb through a dim, broken staircase into a small room. As Emily closes the door, the man hurriedly takes off his hat. Desperate, Emily blushes, pretending to be shy. She tells him to look up at the ceiling. The man obeys, eyes closed. But the moment he does, Emily grabs his pants and dashes out, locking the door behind her. "Hey kid, somebody open this door," the man shouts. Emily slips back through the men's restroom, hurries into the theater, and bolts for the exit. But a security guard hears the man's cries and, suspicious, chases after Emily. Emily dodges through the narrow streets, grabs a bucket of soap water, and splashes it over the guard, knocking him down. She grabs Sarah, now feeling better, and the two girls sprint toward the hills outside their small, rural town. They collapse on the grass, laughing and rolling down the slope, carefree for a brief moment, but reality hits hard. Sarah's body has matured. She's no longer a little girl. She tells Emily she wants to leave for the city to make money in her own way, working in the red light district of Detroit. Emily is shocked. "You've gone crazy. Why would you do that?" Emily yells. "Because this town has nothing. No water, no jobs. If men treat my body like property anyway, why shouldn't I earn from it?" Sarah replies coldly. Against Emily's pleas, Sarah climbs into the truck of a human trafficker named Julian. 2 years later, Emily herself is forced into the same path after she accidentally kills the same predator from the theater and is hunted by his gangster son. Alone and broken, Emily is pushed into prostitution, forced to take dozens of clients daily and beaten by pimps. One day, police raid the brothel and free her. But instead of escaping the lifestyle, Emily begs a kind stranger, White Hat Alex, to send her to another madam's place. Alex secretly cares for Emily, but, respecting her boundaries, reluctantly agrees. The next day, Emily vanishes. Alex discovers a note. She wants to see Sarah one last time before moving on. But when Emily arrives, she finds Sarah dead, collapsed on the floor, surrounded by empty bottles, foam at her lips, overdosed. Emily breaks down in tears, mourning her childhood friend. Meanwhile, word spreads fast. The gang leaders and human traffickers who once owned Sarah now hunt Emily. They suspect she's a witness and want her silenced. Police, however, see her as a key to exposing corruption inside the force. They give themselves 24 hours to find her alive. But Emily has no idea of the storm around her. With Alex, she walks into the glamorous club of Madame Rachel, who sings barefoot, pretending to be warm and maternal. Emily feels safe for the first time in years, but Rachel is secretly tied to the same mob boss who ruined her life. Emily has just stepped into another trap, and death itself is waiting nearby.